Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham.
A guy who owns a dairy and had a billionaire, he owns a dairy. But a friend of him asked him, hey, you have so much money, but still you wear such dirty clothes. Why? The guy replied, we have a tradition that in my tradition, I should wear the clothes of my grandfather. That's a tradition. Okay, that's fine. Do you have any of your clothes? He said, no, that's why my clothes are dirty, because these are of my grandfather. You should have some clothes, otherwise what's going to happen to your grandsons? If you do not have any clothes, what they will going to wear? They will walk naked then. But these clothes won't survive after 2 generations. Yeah, I can understand this, yes. So I don't know how to stitch and how to make a cloth. Oh, just no problem. Go to a showroom shop, buy 3 meters of fabric and go to the tailor, he'll stitch for you a very nice shirt. That's fine. He went to a shop, asked for 3 meters of cloth. Guy had a long rod of 1 meter, measured it, packed it, give it to him, 500 rupees. The guy said, what you have done, I do not believe on this your long stick. What's this? Is this really a 3 meter cloth? He said, yes. I said, I do not believe on these long stick. Then how you will believe? Measure this cloth by my glass. How it is possible? He said, I measure million of gallon milk. Can't you eat millions of liter milk in my whole life? Can't you just measure just one cloth? Why? They started arguing. I explained it to him. For different things, they have different measuring instruments. If you want to measure a cloth, you need this long 1 meter stick. If you need to measure something liquid like milk or water, then you will need a glass. You cannot measure cloth with a glass and milk with your long 1 meter stick. Scale, similarly. God has given us 2 measuring instruments. One is our mind and another is our heart. The problem is, we used our heart for this word. That's why there's no argument, no question. Not even religion. Doctors are shouting, oh, do not smoke, but still going on. Killing yourself. Somebody asked a chain smoker why God made gaps between finger. He said, just to hold my cigarette. But they think, still, drinking like anything. Everybody is shouting injurious to health, injurious to health, not good for you. Still, drunk and then walking on the streets, don't know anything, asked a woman, are you really my wife? She slapped. He said, now I can believe, yeah, you are my wife. She can only do that. What's happening? Unconscious become an animal. But then still there is no question. Why? Because we have used our heart. And in the spirituality, then the mind comes. Where is God? Can you show me? Yes, anybody can show that, but you have to be, He's everywhere, He can come to you. But if you go to a 3D cinema theater, you need a specific glass to watch on a screen. You need to have a goggle that has one glass of truth and another glass of love. Then you can see Krishna all around you. Everywhere. But we have questions in spirituality. Why? Because we are using our head here and it's impossible. And we are using our heart there. That's the problem. Somebody asked why newspapers is very popular in the morning. there's one very great philosopher. He said it very beautifully. That see, when you wake up early in the morning, even everybody says then you can do meditation. It's good for you early in the morning. At that time, that's the time when you think about your past and when you decide your future. At that time, when you think about your past, oh, I have cheated that, you have cheated him, this, that. Many things came which gives you pain. And then if you started reading some scriptures which will say if you cheated somebody, you will go to hell, then it's like if you have a cut, put some salt on it. But if you have a newspaper, it will relax you. Wow, I was not alone. The whole city was with me doing the same thing which I was doing. Oh, fine. We are just struggling with ourselves, going ahead, because no questions still, because used our heart and used our mind. Just do a revolution. Something which does this revolution is known as meditation, spirituality, yoga, bhakti yoga. Then even a flower falls from the deity, you still have the feeling. Otherwise, you could have a question, hey, it could be a wind. No, it's impossible, but then your heart comes, yes, my beloved Lord replied to me. Then you do not have anything, something which will transform this uniqueness inside you, where you will start using your heart and spirituality. Then only you can go to the heights. That's yoga, that's devotion, that's bhakti yoga, that's spirituality. Thank you very, very much. And forgive me if I said